Hey guys, Brian Hilliard here, author of the best-selling book Networking Like a Pro and creator of the popular program How to Get Higher Paying Coaching Clients Without Being Pushy. And I gotta tell you, I am fired up here today because we are gonna talk about a simple email that can help you get higher paying coaching clients. And I know you're thinking to yourself, a simple email, you're like, that almost sounds borderline over the top, but trust me, simple email to help you get higher paying coaching clients. Because I remember when I first got started, and quite frankly, even as I was growing my practice, getting higher paying coaching clients, I was just having a devil of a time doing that. I was going out, I was talking to people, we were sitting down, we were having coffee, they were taking notes and nodding and taking more notes and nodding some more. And then it came to the money part and it was like, "You're great, but I can't afford you." And I was just like, no. Remember when you can't do that now, but remember when you could actually lock your car keys in your car, right? And as the door was leaving your hand, it was like, no. And you're like, oh my God. And then by the time you realize it, obviously you'd already locked yourself in. Well, that was exactly what it was like. I'm thinking to myself, what do I need to do to get in front of people who can actually afford my rates? Which is why, quite frankly, I work with a lot of coaches and consultants to help them build an audience and get higher paying coaching clients without being pushy. Because I've run into a ton of folks who have a really strong commitment and a world-class training background, but what they didn't have was a series of systems and tools that would allow them to consistently get in front of people who could actually afford their rates. So what I do is I create a step-by-step process that allows coaches and consultants to build an audience and get higher paying clients without being pushy, salesy, or otherwise over the top. Now, talking today about a simple email that can help you actually get more higher paying clients. And let me just kind of set the stage and then obviously we'll unpack this email. All right. So you have a situation maybe where you're going out and you're talking to a client, right? Or excuse me, a prospect. And they're talking and, you're going a little bit back and forth and they say, you know what, listen, I need to think about it a little bit, or I need to, give me a little bit of time. And then what you're supposed to do, we won't get into this now, but what you're supposed to do is book another time to talk with them. Okay, so if somebody wants to think about it, that's fine, but you need to book another time to talk with them. All right, so it's not just in la la land. Anyway, separate conversation. Point is that you've just gotten off the phone with the person. You have now, you've had some good stuff. You think you're going to work with them, or even if you don't, but you got some good stuff. What do you do right now in anticipation of your meeting next Tuesday, next Wednesday, later on that week? And the answer is this email. Here's what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to put together an email. I like to send it off within like 24, maybe 48 hours. And this is especially true if they say they need to talk to their husbands or wives or somebody like that. I do that too. All right. Here's what the email says. It just says, Sally, great talking with you, the other day, if it's the next day. Great talking with you yesterday or whatever. And I just wanted to put together some quick notes that just outlines my understanding of our potential working together. All right. And then what you do is this. You then talk about the hit list of things that you want to work on. So we're going to do 3 sections. The first section is the hit list. So you should have, when you're talking to people, an idea of what you're going to work on. Gives them something concrete. I call that a hit list. No problem. So it should be, Sally, listen, it was really great talking with you yesterday. Here's a quick outline of some of the things that we talked. Looking forward to, our potential working together. And then what you do is, you just put hit list or items we're going to tackle or whatever you want to do. I usually bold that out and then I do bullet points. So me personally, I actually got off the phone with somebody today and I think I have 7. Actually, I know that because I just looked about 2 minutes ago for something else. So I had 7 things on the hit list. So I write those things down. I don't remember off the top of my head, but one was creating an elevator pitch. One was, I think we needed to make her more consumable. There was like 7 things. Boom, 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 boom. And I do those in bullet points. And I'll usually do the bullet point and I'll do like a quick little description. So like make yourself more consumables, the bullet point. And then I'll say, this is something that a lot of coaches do because they kind of have a lot of expertise in general, but they don't have any type of concrete, specific things. And this is making you easier to buy from. So I'll do the bullet point and then I'll do a little attachment, kind of a piece of copy, 1, maybe 2 sentences at the most. Bam, 6 or 7 of those. All right, that's the first section. Second section then is where I go into the pricing. Okay, for that amount, to get this, we talked about this pricing. And remember, this is stuff that you've already talked about and you're just reiterating it. I do mine in all kinds of things. I do mine in installments. I do mine in buy now options, all kinds of stuff. That's the second section. And the third section is the problems that they will be solving as a result of your work together. That's super important, all right? Because what happens is you should know what problems you're trying to solve for these folks. If you don't, then that's a different problem that we don't have time to talk about today, whatever. You should know what the problem is, all right? And then the third section, like I said, is, and because of that, we're gonna, and when we're done with this work, I anticipate being able to hit this, and this, which from our previous conversations, you've said you've had. That's it. Bing, bang, boom. You send that baby off, okay? Let me tell you how simple that email is. It's like 7 minutes. Let me tell you how effective that email is. It is like, what do they call priceless, right? Okay? Because what happens is now, this is a great, if you have like their husband needs to talk to their wife, this is great for if they actually do need to think about it. This is great for them just kind of processing it. This is great for you when you're done, assuming they sign the deal. I just print that off, put it in the binder, and I got my hit list right there. I know what I'm doing. I'm ready to go. I'm on the move. Okay? So this simple little email where you break it up into 3 parts. The first, like I said before, is the hit list. The second, again, like I said before, is the pricing. And the third is the problems. And it needs to be in that order. Okay? You do it in that order, you send it off after the fact, and I am telling you, you will be good to go. And as a matter of fact, if you want some more good stuff, swing on by our Facebook group. We've got a free Facebook group. It's called How to Get More Coaching Clients Without Being Pushy. You can just sign up. You go to facebook.com, obviously, type that in, how to get higher paying coaching clients. Look for the groups, okay? You'll see that. Bing, bang, boom, I will let you in and you will be on your way. And also, if you want, we can even talk about this. That's no problem. I do a little 15-minute laser coaching session with people. It's just my way of kind of getting to know people. It's not going to be a sales job or anything like that. So this is not sales pitch in disguise. It's just talking a little bit about yourself, your business, and where it is you're trying to go. I've been a coach since 2001. I feel like I've got some good stuff to be able to help you guys and move you forward, and we can go from there. But in the meantime, my name is Brian Hilliard, saying so long, take care, and thanks so much for your time.